Okay, guys. So what's going on? What is happening to the sea?
So, I mean, there are. It is just a lot of things happening at the same time. So we have a drought, a 22-year long drought. Then I mean, we have reached the capacity of the basin. A lot of people, a lot of users, all the water is being spoken. Um, then we have this what is called aridification, which is basically that these kind of wet and drier periods, these decadal periods, now we are entering most likely in an aridified period. And then all of this also on top of it is climate change. So I think that's what is happening. Um, Now, everyone, I think right now is looking at Hoover Dam. Everyone is looking at Lake Mead. Everyone is looking like what is the level and how things um, will respond, how the users will respond to it. What was last year's elevation on Mead?
I think was 1,065 feet.
So what does that mean? Are we going to have the same water this year? No.
Actually, at this level, both reductions and water savings are applied for both countries. So for 2022, we are going to have almost 100 million cubic meters less.
And I think not a lot of people are kind of familiar because most of the English speaking audience is more well versed on the 7 states. But so depending on the level of Lake Mead, Mexico their water allocation will be reduced.
And also the water saving. So it's like both.
Yeah. And so that when the allocation is reduced, some of that reduction can be saved or stored in Mead and later to be used.
Yeah, can be recoverable when when the elevation in Lake Mead improves to a higher level.
Yeah. So that's good. And there are some other ones that depending on how low is Lake Mead, then that water might be lost or may not be paid to Mexico.
Yeah.
And so
so the question here is considering the fact that already on this year, 2021, in Mexico, we had less water from the Colorado River because of this treaty and the adjustments made. It has already been announced that next year is going to be even worse. So we need to take immediate actions over here in Mexico to be able to manage our water, I think, more efficiently, so that the users, urban, industrial, and agriculture users, the impact on them is the less problematic.
And Leopoldo, I know that you've been doing research in this area of, your entire career. So, did you see this coming? Is this something new? Is this something that were already happening?
It is new because there hadn't been reductions before. We knew that already all the water allocated, all the water from the Colorado River was allocated in Mexico. So any reduction would have an impact, on the system. Unfortunately, I think that the certain measures that we could have taken some years ago were not taken. So now we have to live with these consequences, no? And I think that things are only going to get worse. We have to be prepared for that, and we have to be smart enough so that we can manage our water in a better way.